No offense, but I'm going to oversimplify this example and be a little ridiculous. Because the details of what the truth is, I've spoke many times. But with my personal situation, I'm doing the right thing. And if it's not, quote unquote, considered right for everybody else, I'm at least not harming anything. If anything, I'm making things better. I'm trying to cooperate with nature and grow according to what I know to be effective. I'm also learning more and more as I go so that I can help others. Now, let's say, jump right into it. The police department, any member of the police department, nothing wrong with them as a living being, but I will point out that they do not have the right to do what they're doing. And I'll use this example. Now, I haven't harmed anybody. In fact, I've done the right thing. I've stood up for myself, and they haven't received it because they didn't take the time to take me seriously. Now, let's say they send a police officer to take me in. No matter what the situation, I'm a living person who hasn't harmed anybody. Maybe the concept that they wanted me to go through with, or the steps that they wanted me to take, weren't done. But I did what I was supposed to do all along, and someone else on the other side of the agreement that they made up didn't hold up to their end. So I refused to keep cooperating with the agreement because they stopped holding up to their side of the agreement. And I brought that up to the people that were supposed to be the ones officiating the whole thing. And they don't even hear what I'm saying because they just wanted to make money off of the whole process. They didn't really even care about the whole thing. And that's obvious when you listen to what I'm saying. Or if I talked to the people that are involved, they would want to deny it, but they couldn't prove otherwise because I would say, well, then tell me in words where I'm wrong, other than other people said this is what we do and that's how we're going to do it because we don't care about who makes more sense and what actually does matter and what is right or wrong. So they send a police officer to pick me up. And let's say I'm sitting, meditating, or just sitting, relaxing. And a police officer says, come with me. And if I would say, no, sir, I own 100% of my own body and 100% of my own decisions. And nothing against you. Total peace. I want you to either relax and stay and have a good time, or please leave. Because I don't feel comfortable with somebody who comes to approach me, a very peaceful person who has no intention of harm towards anybody, and you're here with guns and nightsticks ready to treat somebody like an animal. And I myself do not appreciate being associated with that kind of treatment. So therefore, please leave. And if they were to come grab me and force me to move, they are saying that they own my body, literally. Now, I would say, no, sir, you cannot make me move my arm. No, sir, you cannot make me stand and walk. No, sir, I'm not trying to be rude to you. I would not force you to do this, and I would expect you to understand my situation before you just come and blindly tell me what to do. Now, if anyone can't understand that, it's not okay for someone to just go through doing something without knowing the details of why they're doing it. It's not okay to be a knucklehead and just say, okay, I'll do that because I was told to. It's not okay. It can be done. It's not right. It's not how we should be operating. Let's put it into as many different wordings as I can because these words are loose. When I say okay, it may be okay in your opinion. It may be all right to do in your opinion, but it's not right. What if you're the person who's did the correct thing, and I was the guy who essentially could pull a gun on you and force you and beat you and all this kind of stuff because you didn't listen to what other people told you to do and you were peaceful? That's okay with you? It's okay with you that people wrote down stuff on paper that have died long ago and have passed it on to their family members who weren't even alive when they came up with that piece of paper and wrote it down? That's not okay. It really isn't. And if people can't get over that and want to live a lie the rest of their lives, they can. But if someone is to come and force me to move, force me to do something I don't want to do, now believe me, I have a very active physical life. I love working out. I love being part of activities. But I will not contribute to the stupidity, to the violence, to the inhumanity that we so willingly put onto each other. I'm here to heal that, and I am the cure. Doesn't mean that other people aren't part of the cure. It just means that they haven't got it associated in their brain yet. They're too busy being told what to do and complying. Now that example should be more than enough to make sense that people have got to start standing up for themselves if they care about themselves and their family. Nothing against the individuals who work the jobs wherever they work them. But once they understand that it morally is wrong to force people to do something, now those people have the responsibility to learn what their own morals are and act correctly. Put the right substances in your body. I'm not going to make you or tell you that you can't do anything. But start being moral. Would you want to hurt your children because you were too fucked up and you went driving? Would you want to hurt your friends or family because, you got too angry because you had too much of this drink or this substance? Is that how you want to be? Can you really live with the fact that you may die over a slow, grueling, painful process of losing your thoughts and losing your health because you're too addicted to a flavor your body's used to? And that flavor itself is the only thing that you like because the food itself your body hates. But they put so many chemicals and toxins on them that you don't even know. That's not even food. It's just a numb drug to make you submissive. It truly is. And the people who are police, many of them are not organic, I'll guarantee it. They're eating donuts and the whole typical thing. Those kind of foods make it so you think foggy. So you'll just listen to what you remember. And if you've been trained to listen to your orders, that's what you do. That's not okay. We can start helping everybody become smarter. I will make anybody a genius if they spend time with me. Truly, a real genius. Not according to the business of the world, but according to spiritual knowledge and wisdom being used in the proper way. Morally, safely, and humanely. Until next time, peace. Go be an example.